You walk into the gym thinking you're doing something heroic. You're over 50. You're trying to stay strong. You're trying to fight time. But here's the brutal truth nobody at the gym tells you. The wrong workout habits after 50 don't make you younger. They make you older fast. I've watched men and women walk into the gym at 55 with hope in their eyes and walk out months later with knees that sound like broken glass, shoulders that refuse to lift a grocery bag, and backs that scream every morning. The tragedy isn't age, it's mistakes. And the worst part? Most people repeat the same 9 mistakes over and over until their body feels 80 years old. Today, we're going to expose those mistakes before they quietly destroy your joints, your strength, and your independence. The first mistake is the most common and the most dangerous. You start training like you're still 25. Your brain remembers your younger body. It remembers lifting heavy, sprinting hard, pushing until your muscles burned like fire. But your joints, they've lived 5 decades of gravity, work, injuries, and wear. Tendons lose elasticity, cartilage thins, recovery slows. So, when you suddenly throw heavy weights at a body that hasn't been trained in years, something snaps. Maybe not immediately. Sometimes it whispers first. A shoulder ache, a stiff knee, a tight lower back. But if you ignore those whispers, the body stops whispering. It starts screaming. The solution is brutal in its simplicity. You must train like a strategist, not a warrior. Start lighter than your ego wants. Move slower than your pride allows. Build strength like you're constructing a skyscraper, layer by layer. Because after 50, the strongest people are not the ones who lift the most today. They're the ones still lifting 10 years from now. The second mistake feels harmless, almost trivial, but it destroys more shoulders, hips, and knees than most people realize. You skip the warm-up. You walk into the gym, maybe stretch your arms once, maybe spin your shoulders, and then you jump straight into lifting. Imagine starting a cold car engine and flooring the gas pedal immediately. Metal grinds against metal. Oil hasn't circulated yet. Parts aren't ready. Your muscles and joints work exactly the same way. At 50, blood flow takes longer to increase. Synovial fluid, the liquid that lubricates your joints, needs time to circulate. Without that preparation, every movement becomes friction. The solution isn't complicated, but it requires discipline. 5 to 10 minutes of movement before lifting, light cardio, controlled joint rotations, slow rehearsal sets. That warm-up is not a delay, it's insurance. Because the fastest way to stop exercising completely is one avoidable injury. Here's a lie the fitness world loves to repeat. No pain, no gain. That phrase has destroyed more aging bodies than bad nutrition ever did. Pain in the gym is not a badge of honor after 50. It's a warning flare. Sharp knee pain during squats? That's not toughness. That's cartilage begging you to stop. A stabbing shoulder during overhead presses? That's not progress. That's inflammation preparing for a rotator cuff tear. Your body after 50 becomes a negotiation, not a battle. The smartest athletes learn the difference between effort and damage. Muscles can burn. That's fine. But joints should never feel like they're being crushed or stabbed. When pain appears, the winning move isn't pushing harder. The winning move is adapting. Change the angle, reduce the weight, swap the exercise. Because the goal is not to win today's workout. The goal is to still be moving when most people your age have already stopped. Most gym routines after 50 focus on the obvious things: bigger muscles, stronger arms, a flatter stomach. But there's a silent ability that determines whether you stay independent or become fragile. Balance. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in older adults. Broken hips, head injuries, months of recovery. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Strength alone does not prevent falls. Balance does. Yet most people never train it. They lift weights in stable positions. Machines guide every movement. Nothing challenges their coordination. Then one day they step off a curb wrong. Their body panics. Their nervous system can't react fast enough. training balance rewires that system. Single leg stands, slow step exercises, stability movements. They look simple, almost boring, but those small drills quietly build a body that reacts faster than gravity, and gravity never takes a day off. Some people believe cardio is the safest option after 50. So they walk, they bike, they use the treadmill for an hour every day, and yes, cardio is important. Your heart needs it. But here's the hidden danger. After 50, muscle loss accelerates. It's called sarcopenia. Your body slowly sheds muscle every year if you don't fight back. Cardio alone doesn't stop that. Without resistance training, your metabolism slows, your bones weaken, everyday tasks become harder. Opening jars, climbing stairs, carrying groceries. Strength training is not optional at this age, it's survival training. 2 or 3 resistance sessions per week can literally change the trajectory of aging. Muscle is not just about appearance, muscle is independence. Another mistake hides behind motivation. You finally decide to take control of your health. You commit to the gym every day, you push hard, you sweat, you refuse to skip workouts. Sounds admirable. But after 50, recovery becomes the real battlefield. Muscles repair slower, hormones that support recovery decrease, sleep becomes more important than ever. Training intensely every day creates a quiet problem. Your body never fully repairs itself. Fatigue accumulates, joints stay inflamed, strength plateaus, then injuries appear out of nowhere. The solution isn't laziness, it's strategy. Alternate hard days with lighter ones, respect rest days, allow muscles to rebuild stronger because the body grows during recovery, not during the workout itself. Flexibility isn't just about touching your toes, it's about your joints moving through their full range without restriction. When mobility disappears, the body compensates. Tight hips shift stress to the lower back, stiff shoulders overload the neck, limited ankle movement destabilizes the knees, and suddenly small movements cause big pain. Mobility training restores freedom inside the joints. Slow hip openers, shoulder rotations, deep controlled movements. They may look like gentle exercises, but they are mechanical repairs for your body. Without mobility, strength becomes dangerous. With mobility, strength becomes power. Walk into any gym and you'll see it happening. A man in his 50s glances at the younger lifter next to him. The younger guy lifts heavier, moves faster, looks stronger, and suddenly a dangerous thought appears. I should be able to do that too. Comparison is a silent injury generator. Your body carries a different history, different joints, different years of stress. Trying to match someone else's workout ignores the most important variable, your own biology. Progress after 50 is personal. The only competition that matters is who you were yesterday. If you can move better, feel stronger, and stay pain-free compared to last month, you're winning. Ignore the noise around you. Longevity doesn't care about ego. The final mistake may be the most tragic. You stop. Maybe progress feels slow, maybe your joints complain, maybe life gets busy. So you skip a week, then another, and slowly the gym disappears from your life. But here's the cruel truth about aging. When movement stops, decline accelerates, muscles weaken, balance fades, energy drops. The body adapts to inactivity with ruthless efficiency, but the opposite is also true. When you keep moving, even imperfectly, your body keeps rebuilding. Strength returns, confidence returns, independence returns. Consistency beats intensity every single time. The people who age the strongest are not the ones who train perfectly. They are the ones who never fully stop. Getting older isn't the enemy. Complacency is. The body after 50 becomes brutally honest. It reflects every habit, every shortcut, every smart decision. Ignore the warning signs and you'll feel 80 long before your time. But train intelligently, respect recovery, protect your joints, and your body can remain powerful for decades. Strength after 50 is not about chasing youth. It's about defending your future, your independence, your ability to move, explore, and live without limitation. So walk into the gym tomorrow with a new mindset, not as someone trying to prove something, but as someone building a body that refuses to surrender to time. For more videos, stay connected with us.